check this shit out. What if I was just an off-screen dude?
You good?
I'm good.
Stead knot. Yeah. Keep these suckers agitated, knowing that they dealing with the greatest. Got another victim, dirty flu-like symptoms.
All right. Welcome back to the Plague Patnas Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, 1080p.
I'm your other host, Aaron Parquet. What's happening with y'all, man? How y'all doing? Welcome. This is, episode 3?
This is our 3rd episode. And
3.
To me, that is something epic and beautiful.
Mm-hmm. We made it this far, you know.
So, in honor of our 3rd episode, we're going to start with a top 3 segment. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? But before we do that, what's good, family?
What's going on, family? How you doing, man?
How you feeling?
Man, you know, I'm behind the scenes. I'm going through it, y'all. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it rolling. We gonna hear it. You know, this is part of my therapy too. So I don't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm living though. I'm living, G. I got to kick it with the little people, so that was cool. You know what I'm saying? Always an energy booster, revitalizer. You know what I'm saying? But it's been cool. How's everything on your end, bro?
Everything's smooth, bro.
Yeah.
Everything's smooth. Mm-hmm. Been running through this little summer semester and all that jazz.
Yes, sir.
Got finals coming up, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm like, dang, that's wild already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel like you ready for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You dig? I ain't gonna lie, like, I enjoy the whole student thing.
This man is about to be finished with his semester before his leg has healed.
That's crazy.
He does it
I
all.
didn't think about that.
He's a mutant. He does it all.
That's wild.
Like literally navigating campus and, you know, a whole collegiate scholastic adventure with one good leg. What's your excuse?
But nah, that's real stuff. I appreciate that.
Ain't no problem.
I never thought about that.
Like I said, shout outs and more power and much power to people pursuing that higher education. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anything stop you. Don't let you get in your way from being the best version of yourself.
Don't let you get in your way.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? All right, so start this thing off.
All right. And again, to reiterate, because it is our 3rd episode, we are going to start off with our top 3. And so to start off, because it is such a widely debated and a highly opinionated and biased topic, the big 3 in hip hop. All right? You know what I'm saying? Big three in hip hop. So, you know, a lot of people have their automatic selection. A lot of people have their all due respect selections, you know, who they put in the top 3 just based off of, you know, legendary status or, you know what I mean? But what I want to know is, and put it in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Who is your top 3 in hip hop based off of who you listen to? Not stats, not numbers, not who's trending. Who you listen to. If they every day you put these particular tracks on by these artists, or if y'all hear my stomach growling, don't worry about it.
I ain't gonna lie, that was wild.
I'm hungry. Time to eat. The criteria as far as like you throw this song on and you hear the lyrics and you know the song, you know the lyrics verbatim. You know what I mean? Word for word.
Type energy.
That type. Like your big 3 of that caliber, not who's saying what about who or what song. Your big 3 that you constantly have on repeat in rotation.
So who you got?
So I got Lupe.
Okay.
I got Lupe. I got 50. And 50. People will be like, well, that's crazy. I know that's a crazy dynamic.
Not crazy at all.
And so, and again, I'm following my own criteria. It would have to be Pop. It would have to be Pop. Yeah, because I know Brenda's got a baby by heart. You know what I mean? Like, and a whole bunch of his other catalogs. But like to say those are artists that have really influenced the way I maneuver business, spirituality, social injustice, things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like they really have taken their effect. So that would probably be my top 3. Of course, with you get into the 5s and 10s and all that. Then,
but honestly, that top 3 could still. It could carry over more than one criteria.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lupe, you know who Lupe is, 50.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Who was the third one again?
Pac, Lupe, 50. Yeah.
That can be argued.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's smooth. I like that.
All right. Who you got?
I got Wiz.
Oh, wow. Wiz. Shout out to Wiz.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got Gucci.
Guap.
Bruh, y'all can say what y'all want. Say what you want.
I remember the first time when you told me Gucci was in like your top selections, and it was like, I could see that, because we're not even talking about like lyrics, because Gucci could rap, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I had the initial Lil Wayne reaction, like, Gucci man? You know what I'm saying? Like, Gucci man?
Gucci man?
Gucci man. Shout out to my nigga Gucci, you know what I'm saying?
Real man, Gucci has had multiple runs.
Yeah.
Like multiple runs.
You know what? I to me, I just see it as one consistent marathon, like, because I don't think he's ever lost a step or relevancy, even when he was down, so to speak.
Nah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
even when they thought he was a clone.
Right. Yeah.
That was a real thing going on. All that man was doing was being healthy.
That boy ain't healthy. Gucci had a gut. That ain't Gucci. That boy a clone.
Man,
they clone Gucci.
Congested, full of lean.
We got to do better, yo. And we got a question at the end of the episode. But I think I know the goddamn answer. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, man, yeah, man.
Nah, real talk. Real talk, bro. But
all right, my bad. So you said Wiz, Gucci,
and I gotta go Spitter, bro.
Spitter. Yeah, no doubt, yeah.
And truthfully, when I think about it, those are 3 of the biggest mixtape artists ever.
Yeah.
To me, that's mixtape Mount Rushmore.
Respects to Wayne, of course.
Of course.
And y'all probably wonder, like, y'all ain't got, neither one of y'all in New Orleans, from New Orleans, got Wayne on y'all top 3. Listen, Wayne, we spit Wayne. That's what I'm saying. Wayne, we know Wayne, but if we're talking about the criteria, that I don't have to put Wayne on my playlist to hear Wayne every day.
Wayne has really got a lot to do with my top 3. You know what I'm saying? Wayne and Gucci got classics.
Spitter got, you know absolutely. What I'm saying? Like, that's just, again, shout out to Gucci's, like, his portfolio, his catalog, man. Like,
bruh, you got bruh. First of all, when I first heard So Icy,
oh yeah,
it was up.
Oh yeah,
it was up. But he came out the gate with a Jeezy feature.
He did. He
$250,000. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you got early on Gucci with So Icy,
and for him to have that out the jump, like out the gate, it was like, yo, who is this dude? You know what I mean? At least for me, I was like,
they had a whole beef behind the drum because the song was so fire.
Yeah. And
Zay, shout out to Zay Tobin.
Bruh.
That was Zay Tobin on the keys with that shit.
Genius.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have to do a producer episode.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
But why? That man that had early Gucci.
Yeah.
Then you had Brick Squad was really walking them, but you had the whole 10-17 situation.
That right, I remember that, yeah.
With Woo the Kid, Frenchie, OJ the Juice Man, Walker.
Yeah, I was just thinking about OJ the Juice Man. Yeah,
had a whole run. Gucci was coming on the radio with trap music every day.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Gucci did pure cocaine. The Prince joint. Not Purple Rain, pure cocaine.
And I don't know nobody that's gonna take a Prince track and just do what they want.
That man
on
said,
it. So it's like,
cocaine heavenly, Whipping coke excessively, heavy wrist activity, my God-given ability. I'm like, this man different. Elegant Shaq on the Prince sample, bro. Anyway, don't get me started.
I said, what you think Prince did?
Man, Prince was in that bit doing a split to that.
Remarkable.
Exactly.
He's doing this.
That bit was spinning in the house.
To pure cocaine.
To pure cocaine. Real talk.
All right. So, Wiz, Guwap, and Spitter. Yeah. Shout out to Currency, man. And we had a discussion on Spitter some years ago, but it's like if you're not a fan of Spitter's catalog, it's probably maybe just not your brand of cool. Not too many people don't rock with Spitter's catalog, but like what Spitter does for the city and as a person, I don't know him, but we running a couple. We know people that know him, and
I've been to the crib.
You know what I'm saying? Well, he be outside. I don't be outside like that, but he definitely. But to say like you won't find nobody that got anything bad to say about Spitter. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you do, you just a hater type shit. So it's like shout out to Spitter. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jet Life. You know what I mean?
No,
you know what I mean?
Talk.
Yeah, definitely.
Real talk.
Definitely.
All right.
Okay, so
I like this next one.
Okay, so the next top 3 is top 3 post-athletic careers. So, what was did we have a criteria as far as like movies, journalism, or just
across the board?
Okay, again, y'all drop these in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to list them. Let us know your favorite athletes, your top 3 in hip hop, and as you hear down the list, so forth, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But okay, so. You want to start first, or because I might have?
I mean, for me, I got the obvious one because somebody I tune into every day.
Okay.
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Shannon Sharp. Speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? He got Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
He got Nightcap.
Mm-hmm.
He got HBO After Dark.
I did not know.
No, I'm just playing. I'm talking about the video he put out.
Oh, wow.
He ain't put it out. Y'all know what happened. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Unc. And then, who else? So we got Shannon Sharp. Shaq.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, Shaq.
Yeah.
You know Shaq credentials, J.C. Penney, Reebok, Walmart, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
Shaq, and he's still on TV. You dig? What is it, NBA? It used to be on TNT. It's on ESPN now, I believe. But either or, NBA Insider, some shit, with Chuck and Kenny and Ernie.
Okay.
But yeah, Shaq, that boy have been the police and all type of shit.
he really had. He really had.
You know what I'm saying?
Papa John's and all that.
He got a new candy out.
Yo,
oh yeah, Papa John's.
Shaqalicious.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, I just saw a video of Shaq getting an Impala, a custom-made boat that looked like an Impala. I think it was a 64 Impala.
A boat?
A boat. A boat, G. Took the camera from homie in the passenger side, held that bit up. I was like, yo, Shaq is in a 6'4" Impala boat.
Shaq different.
Never. That's what happens when you get money and love life. You just do everything that you want and imagine. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Shaq, man.
Nah, real talk.
Okay, so you
Shaq
had
doing big things.
It was
my third.
Shannon, Shaq, and
Shannon Sharp, Shaq. Who was my third? Roy Jones. Roy Jones, one of the best commentators in boxing, and he's becoming one of the. He's climbing up the ladder as far as a trainer, and he doesn't. And that the thing I like about his fighters, he doesn't go get the best fighter he can find. He'll go get a good fighter and elevate him. You know what I'm saying? But you could see next to Roy, they could really actually do some things.
Yeah,
and it's cool seeing younger fighters kind of implement parts of his style. You can't do what Roy did because Roy is Roy. But, yeah, Roy with the whole coaching, commentary, interviews. He has a show with Andre Ward called Hall of Game.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm saying? Dope podcast or whatever like that. So yeah, Roy Jones my third.
Roy Jones. Yeah, I still do workout routines to Can't Be Touched.
Bro, that whole album was crazy.
Man, this is a hip hop podcast.
Bro, that album was crazy.
Shout outs to Roy Jones for. Y'all must have forgot, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Body Headbangers was one of the hardest.
What? That was, yeah, man. That was a great, I was
trying to find a producer of that joint. I don't know who it was. They only got one producer listed, but.
Had to go back and do our due diligence on that one.
Bruh.
Can't be. Rest in peace to Mr. Magic, man.
Rest in peace, Mr. Magic, for sure.
That's a good list. That's a solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who you got?
So, I mean, and really, I would have to say Shaq off top, like just because Shaq, like, you say what you want about it, but it still holds a certain place in nostalgia. But still, like, you know what I mean? Like,
hey, I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Is it Shazam? Is Shazam or Kazam? Kazam. He played a genie. You know what I'm saying? And of course, whatever. But it's definitely like the man transitioned to like from athlete to actor to whatever else he wanted to do in life, and it's just like he's living. He's just living. So it's like shout outs to Shaq. He's definitely on in the top 3 for post athletic careers. I know this one might be kind of tricky because he still goes back to his first love from, I guess it would be his first love from time to time, but The Rock?
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because he still definitely dabbles in wrestling from time to when he won, or from the past few years, but like talk about somebody who's just made, bro, I went back and watched The Rock's earlier monologues when he was in WWE, bro, like,
that was
the man was
took him over the top.
Charismatic, bro. Like, if you smell, it doesn't matter. Shut your mouth, jabroni. Man, yo, here's they were promoting Gridiron Gang. And shout outs to Exhibit. They were dope movie. Yeah, shout outs to the cast, the Gridiron Gang, everybody that was a part of that. They Mad TV did a sketch and they had Keegan-Michael Key do this interview, this delivery dude named Eugene, and he went in there on the set and was basically interviewing Exhibit and The Rock. And he told
back then? Oh, word.
He put on this fake lisp and did it, and it's everything. He said, he told The Rock, he said, "Can I ask you a question?" The Rock said, "Yeah, you can ask me a question." I was like, yo, the man never missed a beat, bro.
Right.
Told him, he said, "Can you lift me up?" He said, "What you mean, lift your spirits up?" Bro, like, The Rock's always had this level of charisma that just like made him a superstar, regardless of his lineage. And that definitely came from some great stock, different. But like you know what I mean, like.
Dude made an eyebrow popular.
Like made an elbow that you could not use in a street fight in real life popular, bro. Like you run and hop over your opponent twice, throw the elbow pad. You know what I mean? Like, man, electrifying.
It's fire.
You know what I mean? Like, man,
it's fire,
man. And as far as cause it was what's my dude name? Jones? I want to say
Jones. It's a lot of
George Jones. He's got a series. It's on BET Plus. It's on BET, I think. I don't. But he made a good transition.
Real quick. Is there like a regular BET to have a plus? Why is it BET Plus?
That is a great question because I don't know. I don't even watch cable no more to even be speaking on this. Like, I don't even and you know what I mean? I don't know. I think BET Plus is a streaming service, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think y'all drop it in the comments. Let me know. Y'all keep us honest. You know what I'm saying? But we're not really versed in
BET Plus.
So you know what, brother? You're doing great, but I'm gonna take you off the list because I ain't know your name straight off the bat. But you a Jones brother. You the running back Jones brother, I believe. You were the Jones. Not the cornerback, but the running back.
I'm not gonna sit here and take too much time thinking about it.
Right, yeah. So I mean, honestly, for real, the only other athlete you could say Shannon. Like I would just agree with that because it would be Shannon Sharp.
He leading the way right now.
Yeah, he's definitely regardless of whatever you say, he's definitely one of the premier podcasts and hosts. Like he's doing his thing. You know what I mean? Like Shannon, Shaq, and The Rock. You know what I mean? For me, because I can't. I would put honorable mention Ray Allen, but he doesn't. That was back when he was still kind of like. You know what I mean? I think he was still in the league when he was.
He was.
Too. So yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's more acting, athletes to acting. But anyway, yeah, The Rock, Shaq, Shannon Sharp. I mean, top 3 post-athletic careers.
Real quick before we move on from that, I can't remember his name. I believe he's supposed to be the next. He was either supposed to be the next Blade or the next Black Panther. What's dude's name? Black dude, something Ali.
Oh man, I don't know. I know Eldris Hodge was in the running. I know Damson Idris from Snowfall in the movie F1.
From man, I can't think of his name, so we just keep pumping. But I thought he was supposed to be Blade or some shit. Mahershala Ali. Yeah. Boom.
Oh, you said, and I should have known. My fault.
He gonna figure it out.
Good contest clues, because I was okay. Yeah.
I was watching something, and he used to hoop.
Yo, shout outs to Mahershala. That, talk about a versatile, and I know this is off topic, but, he's definitely a versatile actor. Very talented dude.
And fire actor. But he used to hoop. He was having to sit down, I believe it was with LeBron James.
Yeah.
He was having to sit down with LeBron James and Steve Nash. He used to play against Steve Nash in college. And he actually was supposed to go to the school that Steve Nash went to. The coach just didn't tell him what he wanted to hear. But either or, Steve Nash went on to be Steve Nash under that coach. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
And you know what? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Continue.
But so they were sitting down and just talking about how
that's crazy
unique that experience was and how, he sat back and watched Steve Nash. He like, dang, he slick side living my life type shit. You know what I'm saying? But he still ended up being a successful actor.
Yeah, absolutely. Nah, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. What you learn from just listening to people's stories, you know what I mean?
Real talk.
I got an interesting tidbit. Pause. That was crazy. Interesting little side note anecdote. But I'm gonna change one of my 3 out. Since we already gave Shannon Sharp his props and flowers, I'm gonna go ahead and say one of the best to ever do it, and because he's done it all, basically, Deion Sanders.
I'm glad you said that because I was
saying shout out to prime time
on an honorable mention.
I mean, my apologies for taking so long to bring you, because bro, shout outs to Deion Sanders.
Shout outs to Deion, bro.
Went from everything, and then coaching
Coach Sanders,
yes sir. Proper respects, Coach Sanders, yes sir.
Yeah,
I'm about to say I don't want you. Definitely Coach Sanders. You know what I'm saying? No smoke.
No smoke.
Well, I remember when he was talking. I think it was a Brandon Marshall podcast? Was it or somebody podcast? He was talking about his hands. He said, "You see how these hands are?"
Yeah.
Man, imagine him
grabbing
checking
your
throat.
His hands is like this anyway. He got to grab your throat. Hands. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Next.
We got top 3 women on TV. Great segue.
I ain't gonna lie.
This is a difficult one. For me.
You got yours?
I think, because I got a bunch of honorable mentions, but I have some top ones.
I don't even want no honorable mentions.
All right. So you started off with the athletic careers. Okay. All right. So for me, we talking movies, TV, stage, quintessential goddess in the flesh queen, Miss, I don't know, but Jennifer Lewis.
Okay.
Queen Jennifer Lewis.
Okay.
I've grown up watching this lady dominate screen after screen after screen. There's not a performance that she doesn't give that you'd be like, all right.
Real spill. Yeah.
And I think she said she was diagnosed with bipolar.
Really?
I think I don't want to, I do believe that's one of her superpowers because she's definitely ain't bound by anything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, she made folks say diva. You know what I'm saying? Diva. Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? That's this Fresh Prince. You look forward to the aunts coming in. Like, man, shout out to Jennifer Lewis. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jennifer Lewis. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do my other, because the third was gonna be like, yo, what? Because I'm just thinking about, I want to make sure I do my due diligence and not take up too much time. But definitely Jennifer Lewis. Mm-hmm. Because we say TV, so it's like,
however you interpret that.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna find that because there's a soft ground in there. But B. Arthur, weirdly enough, like
B. Arthur. Who's B. Arthur?
B. Arthur from the Golden Girls. It's the tall. You know what I'm saying? Like, B. Arthur is cold. Bald, you know what I'm saying?
I actually was thinking Golden Girls when I was thinking about this.
Man, man, shout outs to B. Arthur and that whole cast and crew, but definitely B. Arthur. And you know what? Because we spoke on her. Well, I know I briefly spoke, but her consistency for me, Essence Atkins. She was smart guy. The sister on Smart Guy. Yeah. Marlon's wife in Marlon. Yeah. Some of the joints be short-lived. But Essence Atkins, bro. Like, Essence Atkins has had consistent appearances and also movies, but like she's done a lot of TV work. I don't think she gets enough flowers for her joints as well. But again, just because these are our selections doesn't mean that, whoever we don't mention, they get Candy Alexander for one. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Tremaine! But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's power. Like, there's a lot of powerful sisters and queens.
That's a dope.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
yeah, man.
All right. So at the top of my list, I got Felicia Rashad.
I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said yes. Shout out.
I feel like.
Go ahead, because I got to change mine.
Go ahead. What you got?
B. Arthur, I love you. Rest in peace. I have to move you to the side. I have to put the Queen's, Miss Rashad's sister, Miss Debbie Allen. Miss Debbie Allen. Miss Queen Allen, like.
And that's crazy to me. That's wild, right?
Bruh. Man. Because without Debbie Allen, a different world. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the house. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just two joints I named off. Mm-hmm. Man, yeah. Again, rest in peace, B. Arthur. You in there. You definitely solidified in the echelon of strong women on TV. But Miss Allen, I definitely gotta.
Facto.
Definitely gotta give her flowers for real. You know what I mean? Okay, my fault.
No, you good. Because I already knew when I said Felicia Rashad that was gone.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But Felicia Rashad has been like the epitome of a woman her whole career.
Yes.
A black woman to be specific.
Yes.
She is the standard.
The balance, bro. Like,
you know what I'm saying? She the standard. So shout out to her. Mm-hmm. That's top of my list.
Okay.
Then we gotta go Angela Bassett.
I had Angela, but I went more to movies in my mind with Angela Bassett. But of course, shout out.
But she 911.
Yep, currently.
Right now.
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. My apologies, Ms. Bassett. There's a lot of apologies to a lot of queens on TV. But y'all, go ahead, my fault. Yeah. I forgot about 911. And Mom's actually, she watches that. Like, she speaks very highly of 911. So.
Yeah, Queen watched it.
Yeah, man.
And it's dope. I ain't gonna lie. It's dope. Mm-hmm. It's dope. Now, the third one was rough. Mm-hmm. But since, the same way I'm like, just let it roll. My third one, Queen Latifah?
I had Queen on the list too.
Queen Latifah.
Yep.
Do we have to?
No.
Queen Latifah.
Not at all. Not, you don't even need to, like,
movies.
The fact that she did the Equalizer, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think y'all understand. Not only to look a certain way on camera, but to perform a certain way on camera. You have to be in shape. There's no faking it. You can edit and do all these cuts, but you still have to do multiple takes of these choreographed sequences.
And she waited till later on.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought up Equalizer, because it's one of her projects later on in her life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, yeah. Shout outs to Queen Latifah.
And a long catalog, but yeah,
yes,
Queen
indeed.
Latifah always been dope. Same thing, like she, the image that she's upheld throughout the years. A1.
Yo, the headrest, like from
bro.
Man, like what?
Yeah.
Yo, we really got some dope hip hop influence out the gate, bro.
So many queens out.
Yep.
We want y'all to come through in the comments with those.
Please,
you know what I'm saying?
Please do. If you drop them in the comments, blow the comments up, man.
Blow the
for
comments
real.
up with that. You know what I'm saying? All right. Top 3 food cultures.
Food cultures. Please elaborate, because I was a little confused when he said it.
So when I say food culture, of course I mean the type of food. The things I'm incorporating is how the food is made, the things that go, just go into it and around it. Even how you eat it. Pause. To give a prime example, I ain't gonna say the top of my list, but in my top 3, Chinese food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And is sushi Japanese?
I believe so.
So we're gonna say Asian food.
Again, keep us honest. Drop it in the comments. But
we're gonna say Asian food.
Asian food, yeah.
Just that.
Okay.
That side of the world. Anything made in the wok. Not anything made in.
But I get what you're saying, though. I definitely get what you're saying.
Sushi,
that combination of
all that
fried rice and/or type of. And that sounds bad, but you know what we mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a process. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they make. That's what they make.
You fried rice making. You gotta get canceled for sure, nigga.
Nah, real spill.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
So yeah, the Asian food and all that goes into that. Is Thai food in that?
Yeah, because that's
Thai food.
Yeah, man. What? Yes, indeed.
I love Thai food.
Yes, indeed.
Pad Thai is my shit.
Yes, sir.
So Asian food, Italian food. If my ethnicity was based on what I usually eat, forget about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love pizza, pasta. I know this is terrible, but I love it though.
No, because you really, I'm listening.
All that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
All that. I love all that. And then, third, gotta go Jamaican food. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go Jamaican food. It's kind of easy layup right there.
Yeah?
That's
solid. That's definitely solid.
Who you got?
So, since I have recently changed diets, some months ago, but I have...
recently started eating bugs.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. The cockroaches, you fry them over on open fire. Ever since. Y'all sick for real. He said, But now,
what they said online, King? Something about grub.
Shoot, slimy yet satisfying or something like that.
All that.
That's a wild statement to put in the kids' movie.
You're absolutely right.
Freaks.
Absolutely
No, I do. I fool with Thai food. Like I like just Asian cuisine. I do believe that's definitely. Because again, Italian pasta. I do a lot of pastas. A lot of breads as well.
Bread, man.
Mexican food, bro, or Hispanic. That whole like I find myself eating a lot of beans and rice and tortillas. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but like, that's, you know what? You can do a lot with a taco, man. Breakfast taco, lunch taco, vegetarian taco. If you're in the, pescatarian, you do your fish tacos, you know what I'm saying? However you want, you know what I mean? But like, queso, come on, man. Come on.
I love Mexican food.
Man.
I used to live in Houston. Bruh, when I was in Houston, I'm hitting the what them things called? The taco stand.
Yeah.
They knew me when I pull up.
Man.
Walked up, I ain't had no car. They knew me when I walked up. You did. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And I also thought it was dope that their family worked there. The whole fam. Like the son, he would take the orders. You know what I'm saying? Take the money, get a change. Mom's out there cooking. You dig? Daughter making the drinks and shit.
Yeah.
And
And I wanted to clarify because we don't eat meat. You know what I mean? So it's like for us, a lot, especially in our culture, we do a lot of tastes good but terrible for us type of food. Right. So it's like I still get down with the collard greens, yams, and all that kind of stuff. But I don't do no chicken. I don't do no ribs. I don't do nothing that can have an organism attached to it at whatever temperatures.
Shout out to Sweet Soul.
Sweet Soul, yeah. I ain't been yet. He been telling me. I'm going though. I'm definitely going. I gotta make.
I might go tomorrow.
He got a car.
You said greens. I made it think like if that came to
studying again.
They got greens. They got fried sweet potatoes. They got. My bad.
No, you good. No, we definitely because I definitely. But yeah, we just there's a specific reason, but like we not above nothing as far as. But I just don't partake in meat anymore, and that pause. But I mean not really because either way, I don't do meat. So yeah. Anyway,
right.
Moving on. All right, so top 3 trash movies. That's crazy.
I am a fan of trash movies.
Gotta love them.
You know what I'm saying?
Got to love them, bro. Like
trash movies. So
again, drop it in the comments. Your favorite trash movies. Your all-time favorite trash movie. Whatever you could think of. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you have? No, you started with the cuisines, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think one of the most. I'm gonna just go with a person as far as anything.
That's crazy.
Anything Neil Breen makes. If y'all never heard of Neil Breen, Neil Breen is like this undercover, this underground pause because it sounded crazy. Underground, independent filmmaking. He was a realtor. I think he still is still in real estate, but he made a successful career out of realting, and like just basically took his leftover income. His disposable income and bought a bunch of cameras, green screen, and all that. And this man makes whatever the fuck he wants. Like he'll make any movie he wants, and he does his own editing. I just respect the hustle, but every movie he makes is just terrible.
What's a movie like? Give me one.
Man, honestly, like it's like I can't even. I don't want to go to the phone right now. It's just Neil Breen. Look him up. Neil? I want to make sure I'm saying it right because there's a Neil. I think Dave Chappelle worked with a Neil Breen, but there's like there's a Neil Breen or something like that. But he's dude's everything he makes is just terrible. But it's like, man. He inspires me. Like, he inspires me. It's like, he's doing what the fuck he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. He's doing what he wants, so I'm cool with that. There's Batman and Robin.
That's a great
Batman and Robin is George. I think, and what's funny is George Clooney in one interview he says, "I apologize to people that bring that up to be a conversation. I even sometimes offer the money."
That's crazy.
I was like, but then for him to turn around and do the Flash, make the cameo on Flash, I was like, Man has a sense of humor. That was beautiful, DCEU, because everything else y'all made sucked. So it's like we could really just pull from that. But like, particularly Batman and Robin. Anytime you put nipples on a bat suit, you're asking for terrible results. Terrible results. Yeah,
but that's a great trash movie.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What you got last?
Afro Ninja. I think that was. I think it's on Tubi. Y'all good. You can find. I mean, it's just there's a plethora of other, but this one is like, it's because it's put together like, and again, there are all kinds of criteria for bad movies, whatever. But this one is just I enjoy watching how bad it is.
Right.
Like same with Batman and Robin. It's just
Batman
terrible.
and Robin is a real good one. I didn't even think about it.
Like Man pulled out a bat credit card. How did he get that? What bank did he go to? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you apply? Because, whatever. Anyway, yeah, man. Anyway, what you got, bro? Because I had an honorable mention. It's across the board, but go ahead, bro. I got it.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Which one, G? Because I'm...
The first one. Ivan Ooze. That's one of the worst movies ever, but it's fire.
Oh, you right. Where's my autograph?
Where's my autograph book? Real talk.
Rest in peace to Jason David Frank, man. Dang. White Ranger, Green Ranger.
Yeah. I already know.
But, my fault.
No, you good.
Anybody that does it, you know what I'm saying, he's definitely... Right. But yeah, I never would have put that in that category because I just have so much nostalgia to it. But
there is nostalgia there.
Yeah.
But is it a good movie?
No, you're right. It is terrible.
It's a terrible.
It's the CGI.
Yeah.
Yo, he used to throw He used to like really do that when he was doing UFC. Like when he was doing, I was like, yo, he's really out here putting hands on folks with the Tommy Oliver.
That's crazy.
So,
that's crazy. That is crazy.
Was really wrecking shop though. Like he's a legitimate martial artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
yeah, that's a fact.
I would have never saw that. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Now you good. Number 2. RoboCop.
The old one?
Yeah.
The remake was terrible, but okay, all right.
Bruh, I understand the nostalgia.
Right, you have to remove the nostalgia from it to see.
But if we were picking a good movie, great movie to show somebody, it's not RoboCop. That is a trash movie. Trash acting, the whole 9 is terrible.
Jeez.
It's terrible.
And I'm thinking, because you know what though, it just the amount of times they shot Murphy in the opening scenes, bro, he should not have been Robo anything. There was a piece of skin left over from this man, bro. They let off every bullet they had and every weapon they had on.
Real talk.
It was like 7 people shooting at him, bro.
It's a terrible movie, bro. Go back and watch it. Go and watch Power Rangers. Cause go back and watch it.
Man. Okay.
Terrible movie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
What was my third? It just left my brain just now. Oh, and I love this movie. Kazam.
Okay.
Terrible movie.
Okay.
Great movie though.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's an art to that, to me.
I mean, you could put steel in there too, but you know what I'm saying? But you're right.
Saying?
Yeah, you're right. You're
Good
right.
burger. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep. You're right.
What was your honorable mention?
Geely.
Geely?
I haven't watched it all the way through because I could, but that was Ben Affleck and J-Lo when they were actually in an item. They made that movie.
I ain't see it.
Yeah, no, not many people.
I ain't see it.
Not many people did it all. What was? There's one that is just.
I got plenty.
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks.
What?
Is that a good movie?
You're right, bro.
Trash.
I haven't watched so I have not watched these movies recently in my adult. So he has a point. I have to remove the nostalgia from it. Cause it's like, man, I don't
And it's not to say that I don't enjoy watching these movies.
They're
but
just
in the grand scheme of a good movie,
yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Not even close. You know what I'm saying?
You're
not
right.
even close. Trash.
You're right.
You dig? I love it though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would not dare say any of the Ninja Turtle movies are trash. Those are still good movies.
You know what? And you're right. You're right. And I wouldn't even I would even say the older ones are better than the new ones.
Facts.
But the newer ones are still watchable to me.
Yeah,
they have their entertainment moments. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Drop your movie choices in the comments.
Trash movies.
Y'all don't have to limit it to none of these to 3 weeks. Again, this is just
what's that movie that the women used to like when they was younger? Bring It On. Trash.
Oh man. And I didn't even.
Somebody's offended right now, but go watch it.
Basura.
I can't go watch it.
Bring it on. It has been brought.
You know what I'm saying?
It was about, man, my old lady would kill me. She heard me. It was about dancing. You know what I'm saying? And listen, in her
Save
reality,
the last dance. We gonna move on. But yeah,
I'll get in trouble.
Drop it in the comments.
Drop it in the comments, man. Drop it in the comments. All right. So
this one. You starting off on this one? So we got top 3 songs of the summer.
So for me, it should be obvious.
And I agree. We this is on both our lists because I already know what you're about to say.
It's got to be Will Smith, "Summertime." You know what I mean? Just from the 3 scratches, from DJ Jazzy Jeff's scratches onto the drop, like it's classic. Now, mind you, I don't know if y'all been paying attention or not, but since the moment he acted out at the Oscars doing what he did, you know what I mean? We haven't heard "Summertime" in a few summertimes, but you know what I mean? Like it's still, to me, when you hear it, it's a summertime joint. G. It is a summertime joint, and we actually, and again, drop it in the comments what your criteria for a summertime joint is. But for us, you can think back on the summertimes and think about Will Smith's "Summertime" just being a part of the background, being the soundtrack to that summer. You know what I mean? Somewhere, some shape or form.
Yeah.
Before I let go. Really, any Frankie and Beverly Maze song. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like
Cookout Special. Every something still. You know what I'm saying? Not real talk. Not real talk.
Yeah, man. And I'm gonna go back to that one. So, cause you always spark a thought process.
All right,
but I'm gonna defer to you on this.
Come back to the third one.
Yeah.
All right, bet. So I got Will Smith, "Summertime." Oddly enough, regardless of what the song says, September is no longer summer, correct?
Correct. Yeah, August, September. Yeah, you're right. It's fallish. Going into fall season, I think, right?
I'm not sure.
Summer.
What is the name of that song?
September, I believe, right?
We're
talking about
September.
Earth, Wind & Fire, you said, right? Yeah, September. Yeah. Okay. Heck yeah.
I never knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, September. Yeah. Regardless of whether that song is not designed for the summer, we running that during the summer. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, because you did it.
My third one. This is a summer song of my childhood.
Okay.
One of them. Especially when I used to be in Michigan with my grandmother. Shout out my grandma. Whoop, there it is.
God darn, you hit. Yeah, man.
That used to go crazy back in the day.
Yeah, man.
It still go crazy.
Sheesh, yes, indeed.
I'm about to bring that back.
Man.
I'm about to bring it back.
Whoop, there it is.
I'm about to bring... Whoop, there it is.
26 on you.
Nah, real talk.
Shoot. So,
Yeah, who you third?
You saying that, like, okay, so this one's gonna come with an anecdote and a little story, but because you say just throw it on, like you throw that song on, and it's definitely, but like he really took me back to like cookouts, parties, skating rinks, wherever, and this song is not limited to summertime, but it's definitely summer. You know what I'm saying? It's back that ass up.
You know what? I don't know how. I don't know how I messed that.
I don't know why it hit different in the summertime, G. I don't know why. Yeah. It just do.
I mean,
to me, it do. You know what I mean?
It's
like
part of it. Forever.
And you know, I don't know if I ever. And shout outs to moms. Moms used to run 400 degrees to the ground, G. Like, man, she even met Juvie. Chased him down in the apartment complex. Says, "Excuse me, are you juvenile?" Like, "Yes, ma'am." And it was like, you know, because she was a little bit older than him when she. But it was hilarious. I mean, she loved 400 degrees to the point where me and this white boy, when we moved on base, he like. And you know, this is funny because when you're a child, it's what certain people say to you, it could hit you a certain way. And he didn't even curse or nothing. This is the way he said it. Moms was out back with friends, you know, they was listening to, you know what I'm saying, back that up, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, right? But like, it's not crazy, but it's the way the story goes. Me and this little white boy getting into it on the we having a back and forth on the play set, and he's like, "Oh yeah, well," he's like, "That's why your mom listens to music with curse words in it." I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh." And I look over and mom's just cutting loose. "Girl, you look good." I was like, "You've got a point, white guy." There's cursing all in the air.
That man basically, in childhood language, she said, "Your mama ratchet." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't punch him. But you know, it was the wording was like, he's telling the damn truth.
Right.
But yeah, man, you know, back that ass up. You know what I'm saying?
That should have been on both lists.
Got to, bro. I mean, you know, at least either or. For, you know, because you know, and you got Wayne on there. Wayne still like
Yeah.
Wayne is one of the biggest factors on that. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Like, so yeah. I do believe
that's a good list.
Yo, appreciate you, bro. Throw them on. It's somebody gonna move.
But yeah, throw your songs into something in there. We got a little combo about that later too.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the last top three.
It's funny because we did more than 3 topics on the top 3. See what we did? Whatever we wanted.
Whatever we want to do. Nobody can stop.
So yeah, all right. Anyway, my bad.
All right. Last but not least, top 3 sitcom dads.
Top 3 sitcom dads. Who you got? What you thinking? Because I know we had a discussion about this.
So out the gate, I gotta go with the big homie, Uncle Phil.
Rest in peace to Uncle Phil.
And mind you, that's either Uncle Phil. That's old Uncle Phil and new Uncle Phil. The new Bel Air is fire.
Oh wow!
You never watched it?
I've seen clips of it and it kept me intrigued enough to. You know
it's heat. It's heat. The new Will is Will, all that shit.
Okay.
Like in their own right.
I saw the first episode and up until you know they got to the ball game.
But Jeffrey is gangster.
Really?
Huh. That boy different.
He usually he
fire.
Has good suggestions. He's like, man, I think you would like Power, and I binge watched the whole goddamn series in like days. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I love this shit.
Yeah. So Uncle Phil out the gate. Then I gotta go Pops.
Oh wow. Excellent choice.
Shout out to Pops, man.
Excellent choice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pops was in business with his sons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had the diner, they working out front of the newsstand.
Facts. Came over and ate at their house, you know what I'm saying? Had dinner with them. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for
disciplined
real.
them well and they grown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Pops, man. He ain't play that shit.
Shout outs to John Witherspoon,
Real
man.
talk. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to John Witherspoon Jr. too. He does a great job of keeping his father's legacy.
He does, though. I forgot
about
like, him. Shout out to him. He dope.
That's man, solid list so far. Okay.
And my third, who was my third? Because actually John Witherspoon was my third. The Cosby Show.
Yeah, I was about to say Dr. Huxtable.
Dr. Huxtable.
I remember, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was, you know, regardless of what transpired in his personal life.
Right.
That's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, yeah, that's a solid list.
Yeah.
That's a solid list.
Who you got?
Okay, so, and I'll explain, my, as is. Really kind of don't need to, but gosh darn, James Evans.
Boom.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Father from Good Times. Mm-hmm. Rest in peace, John Amos. John. Yeah. So, yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like, the first time I remember getting chills from, like, something on TV was when Mad Dog shot JJ. And outside the courthouse, bro, like, that man said, like, what kind of father am I to feel sorry for the kid that shot my kid? Right. And Florida was like, the right kind, James. I didn't mean to make the moment like that, but I was like, God. But, like, yeah, shout out to James Evans, man. And then he had to die before everybody got right.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, I don't know if y'all know that that's why he died, because he was like, why we can't never have actual good times on the show called Good Times?
Right.
I was like, shut up, James. Get out of here. What? But, shout out to James Amos, yeah. Uncle Phil, definitly.
Uncle Phil.
We don't need to even, like he said, yeah, man.
Uncle Phil is Uncle Phil.
And the thing is, I think for me, what resonated with me more, because I kind of resonated with Will in the sense of, like, moms having drill weekend and having to drop me off at my cousin's house, or having other folks having to watch me because she was grinding. Yeah. It's like to watch this man taking another child, basically a man child that he wasn't even blood to, and showed him not just what a father's supposed to be, but even how to be a man in a sense. It's like, not even in a sense, but like, yeah, shout out to James Avery, Uncle Phil. Sure. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, definitely. Definitely. And Julius, Terry Crews.
Shout out to Julius.
You know what I'm saying? And what the man had 8 jobs. You know what I'm saying? The man had jobs at any given moment. Was a simple dude to the fact of just give me the big piece of whatever food we got. Yeah. Let me get my sleep. Yeah. That's it. Like, but he showed up. He showed up and went to work. You know what I mean? Like, that's shot. And these are work. So aside from Uncle Phil, because he still worked his way up the ranks to become judge. But it's like, these are working class dudes busting their butts every day, hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like, just pause, hustling, grinding. You know what I'm saying? Just to, like, just for their family, bro. Like, just to get it in. Just to make sure that their family have food, security, protection. You know what I'm saying? Lessons, guidance, all that. So, you know what I mean? Like, drop your top 3 family sitcom dads or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And again, there were no white men on this list, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But but you have to understand that's very pivotal, especially for young black men.
But you know what's crazy too, though? You know what I'm saying? And this is crazy because I didn't even think about this till just now. There were a lot of, you didn't see a lot of dismissive or down bad black dads on TV. You didn't see that. Not nothing. But you did family see,
right? No, you're right.
You did see that with white dads on TV.
You did.
Think about Al Bundy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I was dysfunctional only for the sake of, like, he just didn't like his life.
But that's what I mean.
Still, you're right. You're right.
They didn't show that we didn't see that.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
At most, they'll, get mad with the kids cutting up or something like that. But it's just crazy that they didn't really portray black men like that on TV.
Hey, listen, I thought I was tripping. Anytime, you know what I'm saying? Anytime Peggy wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying, get to it. And, like, I was like, yo, you got to tripping, Al. You know what I'm saying? Peggy.
I was like, I'm tired of this shit.
You don't know what it's like, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Even in cartoons like Hank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just sitting on the block drinking and shit.
Propane accessories and propane. That's what the man knew.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. But, drop your top 3
Peter Griffin.
Dads. Yeah, we can't even talk about Peter, Stan. All them motherfuckers degenerates, dog. Like, but honorable mention. 2 honorable mentions. You know what I'm saying for Bernie Mac.
Oh yeah,
Bernie Mac, because he wasn't really dad, but father figure.
Bernie Mac.
You know what I'm saying? Bernie Mac, definitely.
Bernie Mac, 100%. Rest in peace.
You could, Fred Sanford. His degree, Fred Sanford.
Yeah, Fred Sanford.
Robert Townsend,
bro.
What was it? Was he
Parenthood?
What was he in? What was his name in Parenthood? Was it Peter or something like that? Was it? It wasn't
Peter.
No, it was Robert. It was Robert. It was Robert. Yeah, it was Robert. Okay. So shout out to Robert Townsend. You know what I'm saying? Honorable mention.
Indeed.
And which actually brings us to our next portion, the infection report.
Yes, sir. Do me a favor and hit the button.
Now, as we segue into the infection report, as we spoke on the legendary Robert Townsend on our honorable mention of sitcom dads, we segue over to one of his co-stars, the always talented and always somewhat controversial Faizon Love. You know what I'm saying? Big word, man.
Big word myself. Pause.
That's crazy. Pause. Yo, why? But so Mr. Faizon Love has found himself in some difficult times, as according to his paperwork in court, his statements in court. Child support has been catching up with him. It seems he's been living with friends, and they have been helping finance his lifestyle. Tough times, you know what I'm saying? Life going life. But I think him in this the things he goes through and still maintains his online presence, I think is just it's interesting to see, because it's like I rarely see. I've just recently started seeing his stand-ups.
I've never seen any of his stand-up,
and that's a point. Like, a lot of people say, yo, where you get on Vlad and you have this to say about Dave Chappelle, you have this to say about whoever, but it's like, where's his body of work to, like, where's his specials, where's this? And I just recently see him do a set, because he was sitting down in the set, which is funny, where he was doing a set, and he's, to me, I feel like Faizon's always had comedic timing, but like, I don't think, just observing his career, I don't think it's ever been a point where, like, he's really focused on doing a special. You know what I'm saying? A stand-up special.
I don't understand why he's looked at as a comedian. I mean, I've never seen a stand-up, but that's my point. Like, there's nothing that I've seen from Faizon Love that...
Again, yeah, I don't. The one, and again, because I can't go by his stand-up portfolio, because
was it good?
It wasn't memorable enough for me to repeat anything, and that's no knock to him, because it's like, you know what I mean. It's like, legendly speaking, bro. You portrayed Robin Harris in Bebe's Kids. You know what I mean, like. So it's like, yo, you came out the gate in a hood classic, strong, and then to more hood classics. Friday, you have memorable lines from, you know what I mean? Like, you are definitely cemented in the culture, but it's like, when you speak so much on other people's legacies that have done the legwork with their stand-ups, not just their, and it's funny because he did a sitcom with Kevin Hart, but it was like one season, I think. And I think you could find it on Tubi. You could definitely find it on YouTube. But it's like, he's always had that kind of career, in the sense of like Parenthood. He did the movie with Vince Vaughn and
Elf.
He was in Elf. He definitely did Elf. Will Ferrell, yeah, but it was like Couples Retreat.
I ain't gonna lie. Okay, he was funny in Couples Retreat.
That part.
Okay.
That part. So it's like, he's been there. Like, he's definitely been a part of the culture, but it's like, he's very critical, or very, very opinionated on other people's legacies that have
surpassed his.
put more work in, because it's like, yo, to even speak on Dave Chappelle, and this man has, you could look in Dave Chappelle doing Star Search, and it's like, I've only known Faizon for having just like roles. You know what I mean? It wasn't until recently that I saw him, you know, on getting it in on the road. So it's like, we know in the entertainment business, you definitely, because you make a lot of your money on the road through like, so it's like you have merchandise, shows, and it's like, especially if he's trying to recoup or at least get his bread up, he's definitely got to be hitting the roads, because I don't know if anybody's knocking down his door on movie roles, because it's like, he doing a lot of Vlad TV.
I mean, it's only so many roles he could play at his current health and ability.
Facts.
With that being said, right? How should he be being treated right now with this whole thing he got going on?
From what aspect? Because you made an interesting point when you said you don't see him as a comedian.
Yeah.
I see him as a comedic actor.
Yeah.
I haven't seen his legwork as a comedian.
Me neither.
I've seen a lot of stand-up. We've seen a lot of stand-up comedy. Like a lot of specials, a lot of in-person sets, a lot of Comedy Central, HBO, cats on YouTube. Like it's a lot of
Comic View. I ain't seen him in none of these spaces.
Def Jam, like.
Could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Bro, I sat back and watched all the seasons of Def Jam on Tubi.
You wasn't on that?
I ain't seen him once.
There you go.
I could be mistaken. There a couple times I was, chiefing, fell asleep. A couple episodes I did miss. I didn't watch the later seasons till recently on HBO Max, but he wasn't in those episodes either. But I'll go back through, drop it in the comments if you have seen him do stand-up, but
in person, on TV,
anywhere, you know what I mean? It would be helpful. But it's like, as far as like, and from the comedy conversation, I don't see him as a comedian. I see him as a comedic actor.
Yeah.
From a human standpoint, like
from a culture standpoint, how should he be getting treated?
However he continues to spin his public persona, because it's like nobody really has anything to say about him until he says something like Dave Chappelle is not funny, or so, you know what I mean? Like, because his legacy's already been cemented.
That's why I'm asking the question, because I think he's no Dave Chappelle. Nah. But he was Window.
Definitely.
Definitely.
He's got his. Yeah.
He's got his stamps.
Bruh, 3 strikes.
Yo.
One of the, what my favorite dialogue. Okay, why'd you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I loved him in that.
So like, should he be getting like that pass, so to say? You know how certain people get in certain situations, regardless of what they do. You dig what I'm saying? Should he be getting a pass? And it's you know what I mean? You know what I mean when I say pass, right?
Just like not being, like, to what degree? Like not really being taken. So it's like he is already like one of the OGs that's just kind of look back on the newer generation.
Like should people be giving him more grace as based on his contribution to the culture?
Based on his contribution to the culture, only in the right to, again, don't speak on comedians. Don't speak on stand-up comedians.
If we looking at his position in the culture, does he have room to talk about it?
Yeah, everybody, because he has an opinion. So I'm not going to deny that.
Not based on. I'm talking about based on. Do you feel like he should not speak on it because he hasn't done enough, or has he done enough and left enough of an impact where he should get a pass on talking about certain things?
But when do we draw the line in the sand and what he gets a pass on? You know what I mean? Like, so I guess, like, so for me, because I draw the line in comedy. So it's like, you can say whatever, I'm just like, if we're talking about, do I tune into, am I like gonna consider his opinion? up until this point?
Not even considering his opinion.
Okay.
Just, well, maybe. It's kind of like, who can I use? Let's use Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp has had a bunch of things take place. Mm-hmm. He got into it with Ja Morant daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody like, that's
What's matter of fact, he just had a back and forth with the young boxer. Because he had an opinion on boxing.
Yeah. But
dude told him he was ignorant.
When he got into it with Shakur.
Shakur, thank you.
Now that's different. Getting into it with a boxer about boxing, crazy work.
And again, the conversation is taking place with people like with Vlad. So it's like, yeah, I would give him that pass just because like I don't really. It's Vlad's platform. It'd be like going on Adam 22, and you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. The Breakfast Club ain't calling for Faizon.
Breakfast Club.
But I mean,
same shit.
It's even had its moments though, like
what?
Pivotal moments.
What?
Breakfast Club, I think it's had its pivotal moments.
Like what?
They've had some good guests. Well, what I would consider, Chad was always.
They've had good guests for sure. I don't know, the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, of course, that comes with its own. But
doing some other shit.
But I would chalk it up in that line of like, if we're gonna give him a pass, then yeah, sure. Tune into it with a grain of salt.
When I think about, especially as you said, 3 strikes,
mm-hmm.
He has. We could just use those 4 movies. I mean, those not movies, but we could use Parenthood and his position that he played in that. So it's like he was in our childhood and played a significant role in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wendell was a good dude, good people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody had somebody in their life that they could like mirror to that.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So boom.
Definitely that grade A wingman.
Then we got Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boom. Hood classic.
Mm-hmm.
3 strikes.
3 strikes.
Same thing.
Yes, sir.
Hood classic, different type of movie.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Elf.
That's a crossover type of joint.
Crossover type.
Yeah.
So he has range. Like he's, and I'm sure there's more movies that I'm not thinking of right now.
Right.
And even who he, all very distinct characters.
Yeah.
And all very different.
In our own rights, yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's, to me, it's like, you know what? He could pop his shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's,
based off the legacy, yeah.
Just looking at the different spots that those different ventures land at.
I will never take anything away from his legacy.
Couples Retreat.
Yeah, Couples Retreat.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't.
He put the work in. He put the work in from the comedic acting standpoint. Yeah. I haven't seen enough of his and this is just me not seeing his sets of stand-up comedy. Mm-hmm. So it's like I can't take your opinion seriously on stand-up comedy if I don't see the legwork.
But you're not raining down on him either.
Right.
A lot of people are taking this as an opportunity to step on him.
And again, this is that part too, because it's like more than anything, he's down right now. You know what I mean? Like he's going through it.
Like if you really think about his position in the culture, he should have more grace than that. Yeah, and the fact that we know about it is like, what's really like why who publicizing this? Like public records type court.
Shit. Yeah, court. But it's like, and then it's like
child support.
Child support, that part, and it's like more people who aren't famous, you know what I'm saying? Folks go through that. So it's like I don't know how long that process has been for him. So it's like when he's making these statements, however long he's made them ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? Life, I don't know. And again, how many movies have you seen him in the 2020s? Since the 2020s? You know what I mean?
How many?
Since the 2010s, for that matter, shit, I don't know. I can't tell you.
I couldn't tell you either.
But
TV shows, I wouldn't know. But the punches he throws land for the most part that I could.
I'm gonna say, and we already know that the residuals on an acting check. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we're talking Miguel Nunez type of characters, like who's been secondary to lead characters. Yeah, it's just like they ain't raking no. You know what I mean? Like, clearly, because he has to go to court for this.
Right.
So it's like, no, I'm not, so to speak, gonna kick him when he's down. I'm just not. I won't really take his opinion on comedy seriously. I will hear him out, but I'm not going to just dismiss him or like, oh man, pay your child support before you have an opinion on anything. You know what I'm saying? I won't join in on that type of activity.
Yeah.
So it's like, but yeah, man, I think that needed to be spoken on just because folks go through that every day. And even going like TLC, right? They broke with hits. Managers running off with their shit. And they got hits. So you never know what that public face is facing in the sense of like that human, I don't even want to say struggle, but the human process. You know what I'm saying? That human process and how people go by day to day types. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, man.
And people from the culture should get some type of loyalty somewhere. I'm not saying we owe these people nothing, but you know what I mean? Like,
I'll give you that.
At least not to step on folks.
Yeah, don't use their own personal
like,
struggles to crucify them type.
They didn't contribute to something valuable to the culture. I don't know. He was Window, bruh. Window. That boy name was Window. What? Oh, was it Wendell?
I think Wendell. Because he wasn't. The funny thing is, I went back and watched it not too recently, but
crazy.
He wasn't even that reoccurring in the first season. Like, they gradually brought him in, kind of on some Urkel type stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There's like, oh, the fans reacted to him.
Right.
Give him more shit to do.
Wendell.
Yeah.
I've been thinking his name is Wendell all these years of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Until this very moment. That is wild.
I used to think, because I'm gonna get a lot of judgment, but my name is Charlie, last name Wilson. I thought he said lesbian Wilson, so like that, you know, what you hear is, you know, hey man, yeah, my name is Charlie, lesbian Wilson. I was wondering if I could take you out. I was like, that's a hell of a pickup line. That's really a way to introduce yourself.
That boy gave Charlie some real pimping. That's wild.
Man, sorry about that, y'all. Anyway, on to the next portion of the infection report. Spin that.
Spin that. And there's been a lot of... We spoke on Songs of the Summer earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, Spin That is the song of the summer.
Anthem type status. So,
where are we in life to where Spin That? And that's not to say I don't understand from a sonic standpoint.
Say it.
It's a catchy song. You got the things are there. The elements are there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot there alongside those elements of a hit
of music.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Where are we at right now?
Mm-hmm.
Scammers, boosters. Did they say boosters? I don't know the song. I ain't gonna lie to you. In my mind, I hear
know the cadence.
Boosters.
Yeah, I just know the cadence, which is crazy enough because I haven't heard the whole thing since they you know what I'm saying? Since they hit the charts. I ain't heard the whole thing in its entirety, so it's like I just know the cadence.
Yeah.
Started to do that shit right now.
I just don't understand. I don't understand how this happened. What changed? Like, What happened?
You know, and I'm glad you brought this up. I think, culturally speaking, because we spoke on Queen Latifah earlier and the era she came in, and she had a whole headset, like it was a lot of black unity and black pride. We talking KRS-One, we talking
MC
leaders
Light.
of new school, MC Light. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, we talking Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. India Ari had some backlash, not because she knocked the song, just because she was just like, how did we get here?
How do we,
or this shows us where we're at.
It's funny because the producer for Spin That did recently uploaded a video of him doing a mix of.
I saw that.
Yeah, and it's like,
even that, what are we doing? Y'all going to India Ari?
what's the value in it as a coach?
Are we serious?
And again, that's leading up to, man, you're a genius, man, because, yeah, we got a question for y'all later on in the episode, but drop it in the comments. There's been a lot of divide. Is it just music or is it detrimental? Is it truly more than? Because it's like, would you want your whatever age child?
She says she don't want her child to be a city girl. Her daughter. So we know what that is. The thing, and truthfully, the other part, I mean, I guess, I know nobody actually agrees with the song.
And that's the part, like, you can sit down and have a real grown-up conversation about the existence of these labels in society. There are these individuals that exist.
And nobody want to be bothered with them. You not trying to get you no scammer.
Man, if you do, you looking over your shoulder type ish.
You get what I'm saying? Like, they're not really, they're not going for that. But the thing is, and you don't have to be a musician or artist to understand this. Mm-hmm. At one time, you were impersonable. You were easy to influence.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I
so
think, yeah,
everybody doesn't know that this is just a song.
That, like, and the realistic, because there are young ladies out there who are just regurgitating
the other
this.
part.
Like,
they feeding into that shit.
Yo, I was we're gonna bring it around the way for a minute because we got a radio station, Q93, and we got a couple other radio stations, B97 and all these. At whatever early these kids are on the way to school,
yeah,
type time, and on the alternative radio stations, you know what I'm saying, they're playing these more commercial pop, lighter songs, lovey-dovey, dance a little bit. Switch over to Q93, more geared towards folks that look like us, you know what I mean? You got
hip-hop and R&B.
What? You got Kodak Black's, with the joint, Superstar. What is it? Nah, it's not safe for you.
Oh, yeah.
Can't even play the song in its entirety on the radio. You got to censor out half the chorus.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what they playing on Q93, which they know predominantly black children are listening to on the way to school in the morning. And this is, and now we just spin that in its place. Because I haven't listened to the radio in a long time.
Babies sing, like little daughters, little girls, and little babies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they really singing this shit.
I ain't listened to the radio, but I can guarantee that it's definitely played in heavy rotation from morning to nighttime. They go in the school listening, might even catch it on the way while they're in school, definitely catch it on the way out of school. You know what I'm saying? So this is just like, what are we doing with the tool that is music? I remember we had a show. We were getting prepped for a show that we had been part of the lineup of, and dude said some pivotal stuff. Yeah, let me see if you remember this, but he was like, as musicians and even as MCs and rappers, if you're gonna take somebody's time where they can zone out and create their own world with even just like an instrumentation, with just music as the background, if you're gonna be so selfish enough as to take words and steer their imagination or their brain into a certain area, you should say something worthwhile or something worth hearing, because you make it catchy enough, people gonna recite it subconsciously.
Is the person that said that the person I'm thinking about?
Fields? JR? Because it was when we was doing the
Stop the Violence thing?
Yeah. At least that's how I remember it from that moment in time.
Fields, you said?
I feel like it was either Miss Chris or JR or somebody in that. I think so.
Oh, all right. He said that? That's word.
I think so. I feel like because it hit me. I was like, yo, that's
all right. That's word.
You know what I mean? Like if you're going to steer somebody's thought process to the point where they just reciting your words.
What was her name again? Miss Chris?
It was Miss Chris. It was JR, and I don't remember Pop's name. But shout outs to the family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. I remember Miss Chris. She was good people.
Oh yeah. Definitely go get her. But and it's like, what are we doing at where's the bench as a culture? Like even comparing the type of TikToks from what they get in China versus what we get over here.
Yeah.
It's like, man.
Yeah.
So much creativity from this is a foundation. This is a musician who plays the piano. They're 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? They've mastered the keys. It's such they're encouraging this type of artistry, and meanwhile we trying to hold on to the arts in public schools and whatnot. I don't even know if that's still a struggle anymore. I don't even know how the funding is cut now.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Like, man. Yeah.
Right. We gotta. But you know what? What I was gonna say was, I can't really. Well, actually, you know what? I was gonna say I can't. I feel like it's partially being hypocritical because "Annie Up" was the song of a couple summers,
man,
and that's about robbing somebody.
And again, and that's why I also keep that in mind too. I also keep the just songs that we came up on. You know what I mean? Like again, back that ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, "Back That Ass Up" is an innocent song to me. It's a dance song.
Okay,
flat out.
I certainly I wouldn't want my daughter under the age of just casually singing that. So that's what I mean in the sense of like, you know what I mean. But yeah, it is a dance song. It is a dance song.
This is a conversation I want to have. We're not gonna have it today. We have now. It's the same way I say that kids don't make kid movies. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's grown-ups making movies.
Right.
Towards kids.
Yeah.
Grown-up music is grown-up music.
Right. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. There has to be that.
The places and spaces where it's getting played at, they shouldn't be playing that at the school dance.
There you are.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially middle school.
That part.
That shouldn't come on.
That part.
Unless it's Kids Bop.
That part.
But we ain't gonna. But I feel like that's,
you make a very interesting point, because there are other factors to consider in there too. Because new generations of teachers, how old they are. Because we can open up the floodgates on teachers sleeping with students and shit. Now it's like anyway. Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying? All right, spin that again. Drop it in the comments. Detrimental, just music.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Or even your own take on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah. How y'all feel about that?
Absolutely. Because y'all, we all in this. We listening. We all consuming this. Well, mainly y'all, because I don't be tuning that to nothing.
I know some of y'all do. Some of y'all singing that shit.
And again,
there's no not.
Because I'll mess around and be on the cadence. Like I'll hear that shit and like, So it's, you know what I mean? It's doing what it's supposed to do.
It's definitely a bop.
Like, Absolutely.
This is what we doing now.
Right.
We dig. But yeah. On to the next.
And the final portion of the infection report. PlayStation is going digital.
Yes. PlayStation is going completely digital. That it's been getting a lot of backlash.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it for the simple fact of people can report you on games now for whatever reason.
Oh, man, I forgot about that.
And if somebody reports you because you just whipping ass online, what happens if they take your gaming privileges away and you don't get your, not even your refund, but you have no way of accessing that game again?
I want access to everything I own. I want
physical, tangible. You know what I mean?
That's like us having to leave the camera and the laptops and the mics somewhere else, and when we need some type of clearance to go use it.
You know how many of us, I ain't gonna say you, mofo, of us just have our passwords auto saved on some shit. Go ahead, go ahead, start a new, log into your shit without it being auto saved. How many passwords y'all got on a day-to-day basis? Imagine doing that for every game you play.
Damn.
Especially if it's MA, you know what I'm saying, or a mature game, GTA 6, all digital. Come on, man.
I didn't even think about that. GTA 6 all digital.
It will be
crazy
the only
work.
I ain't gonna say the only if continue because that's a franchise, but it will be the first entry in the series to have no physical copy.
That you don't have, especially in this day and age. I need something tangible.
And again, correct us if we're wrong, but we're reading what as the news hits us, so we don't know. But between the delays and the updates and just there not being any word on GTA, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. It's looking like going the Sony and PlayStation route. It's not going to be available beyond digital release. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I wonder what that's going to do for. I mean, I guess people still going to go get it, but I wonder how much it's going to affect how people go about getting it. But I think that's a terrible idea. I get why it makes sense for them. They're going to save money and things like that, but from a consumer standpoint.
I wonder, too, if it cuts down on the midnight releases type stuff. You know what I mean?
But that's part of the culture. Like, when you start
Yeah.
Think about when new 2Ks a drop, a new Call of Duty's a drop, a new this a drop.
Yeah. Those lines would, yeah, man. Yeah.
I done been in the line a few times. I was there 11:30.
Movie premieres for me. Yeah, man. You're right.
Like you leaving a whole part out the gaming culture. That's why I ain't about to go into that. But a lot of people haven't experienced that past a certain age.
And that's good for character development, like to just be out there amongst real people in real time. Mm-hmm. Anticipation, as we talked about in the previous episode, that community like that. Mm-hmm. Hey, I can't wait for this upload. I can't wait for this downloadable content.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, man.
Give people a reason to link up.
Yeah.
You and 6 of your partners standing outside, all by
braving the elements. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
Signs of the time, and it gives me.
It made me want to go buy up old stuff.
Yeah. Can you imagine who finna eat off of that?
Man, Vito got 2 first-gen Xbox restored.
Yes, sir.
So they've been looking for old games. $100, $120.
You realize that's 100% markup, 100 to 200% markup from.
Bruh, it's like the game is being re-released for more money. But owning it is that much more valuable now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you can't do it.
It won't be. You won't be able to find it. Yeah.
Oh man, what if people start jumping ship? That's gonna be crazy.
I could see that. Mm-hmm. So wait, what is that? Has Xbox been? Do they still have that? Because I know you can download a lot of their games too, right?
No idea.
Yeah.
I ain't been on Xbox in years.
Me neither, bro. I personally, I just don't like it. It kind of reinforces that whole Matrix thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they already got the VR and strong fronts, and the people that have access to it, they love it, and this, that, and the third. And it's like, man, start downloading that itch into your frontal lobe. Just get this hookup. It's like there is something about just having that tangible, that physical copy, or even just taking that journey to Man,
it's like not having car keys.
And it's good getting in the way of. Imagine your password, typing in your password to start your car.
You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to have a key fob. You ain't got to turn the key. But I need some keys.
Something tangible, man.
Yeah.
Something.
Because this is how I differentiate. This is mine.
And also, from the safeguard standpoint, people when people hackers, you know what I'm saying, when they take their time to learn something, you know how many games I'm finna get for free based on your login information? You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I'm sure they're already there.
Yeah, man. And I'm sure there's protections and firewalls and all that kind of other stuff they set up, but that's just the way we as human beings have always, you revolutionize or evolve a process of something, people find ways around it. You know what I mean? And
that's just human nature at this point.
Because again, it becomes like necessity becomes the mother of invention, right? So it's like, why am I possibly paying the same gaming rate when I don't even have I don't get the same product. I just get the experience of playing the game, cool. But if y'all decide that the system malfunction, something needs to be updated, or I lose all my progress based off of that part, it's not selling. It's not doing numbers like we anticipated.
Exactly.
But it's a certain fan's favorite.
Or this person is the person that made this game is affiliated with this. We no longer support it.
That part.
That type shit.
That part. Yeah.
A whole bunch of nonsense.
Now you're right. You're right.
What I'm saying? But it's yet to be seen how that's gonna play out.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting that that they decided to go digital, and it makes me beg the question. Like, I wonder if they're trying to keep up with Microsoft. In a sense,
I don't know what they're doing, man. That's a good question, though. We did, but yeah. So that's the infection report, man.
Yep.
That's the infection report. On to the next.
Sick or sickening?
Sick or sickening?
Appropriate. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with the concept of sick or sickening, we discuss topics and we let you know if we find them sick or sickening. Okay? So, today's sick or sickening, one of them is social media hits. Do you find them sick or sickening? Now, to clarify, a social media hit is any song you discovered off of your social media platform, your Instagram, namely
Reels,
TikTok. Yes, sir, exactly. Yeah. Nothing you organically came across with friends or heard out of a show, nothing like that, but strictly social media songs you heard on social media.
Right.
All right, so me personally, I'm going to go with sickening. I'm going to go with sickening because in the case of I feel like because it's so it's like the artist doesn't get a chance to really get their whole catalog heard. And I mean, so I think it's up to the individual listener, but it usually comes down to the point where it's like they'll hear the song they'll see a video and they hear the song off of somebody else's content, and then they'll just visit that song, but they won't explore that artist's catalog. And
that's if they visit the song.
Right. If they visit the song instead of just doing the trend, you know what I'm saying, and just uploading the song itself and moving on to the next. Because it's like, in the case of, we can go back and what's my man Steve Lacy. You know what I mean? Like, Bad Habits. Like, a lot of folks, Bad Habits went crazy, bro. Like, Bad Habits went up, and it's like a lot of folks when he pulled up to people's town and started to perform, folks was just lost at Bad Habit because they hadn't explored his catalog because they were just caught up on the one track they heard off TikTok and or et cetera. And it's like, man, that dude's an incredible artist, and y'all just limited him to a TikTok trend. And it's like, can y'all tell me any other You know what I mean? It's like, and that's just the downside of, because, and again, Tommy Richmond, for example. Tommy had the summer going crazy. What was it, last year, 2 years ago?
Terrible years.
Yeah, our time frames are, yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, like.
Probably, I'd say 2 years ago.
And I think, and again, it can be used as a good tool, but I think because of the mass consumption and the trendiness behind it, I think the artist's actual catalog gets lost in that, in that just that replayability of the trend, the social media trend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I find it sickening.
Sick or sickening? I gotta say sick. Because I'm the person that is gonna go
do the legwork after you hit it,
dive through the music and all that.
We are, yeah.
And I've discovered some dope artists.
And I was thinking that too. I knew you were gonna say that. I'm like, I know he was gonna make that valid point, because it's like it does give you the chance to discover
facts,
a plethora of new artists. So it's like in that aspect, yeah, I could see that being beneficial. Yeah. I'm still gonna say sickening just because I can't flip flop no more.
I completely understand. And actually that's part of the reason why I make it a point to do the going through the music, going through the videos, things of that nature. Because
absolutely,
it's a rare thing. Like you said, folks pull up to the show. It's songs that I've heard just through social media, and I don't know that. I mean, things. It might not be something that I might have went and.
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
Something that I went to check into. But when I do hear it somewhere else, if I hear a different part, I'm like, is that the same song?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember that.
In a certain part, I'm like, oh yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I go sick with that. Valid point.
Again, the aforementioned artists I just said, I wouldn't have come across them had it not been for social media. But it's like, it has its technology.
Even with the Young Miami joint.
Yeah.
I can put $500 on that most of the people that listen to that joint do not know the verses. I'll be paid.
Yeah.
They can't rap the whole verse. I put money on that. Young Miami might not remember the whole verse.
At this point, she might, because if she reciting it,
yeah, she got to run that up.
I'm about to say, can you imagine how much she running that up, bro? Like that'd be and again, the good side to it, the upswing to it is you do get a chance. The artist does get a chance to eat off of the wave and the momentum that track gains. So it's like I just as a fan base, I think it doesn't. I think the quick flash of like just that quick repetition of here's that one joint. Don't worry about nothing else they got. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not the narrative, but it does happen more often than
sometimes that's hard to get out of too.
Right.
It's hard to get past sometimes.
Yeah, I guess from the artist standpoint, I'm just like speaking from that like, man, y'all don't know my songs.
No, respect.
Y'all just here to be seen and sing this one joint. Yeah, I'm cynical, y'all. But anyway.
Nah, right.
Yeah. But so yeah, sickening as far as the social media hits.
Facts.
And if you have any, drop them in the comments. Let us know. You know what I mean?
Sickening. You dig?
So okay, so this is an interesting one. And this is long distance relationships.
Long distance.
Like overall, you know what I'm saying? Overall, I think they're sick. If you can make them work, they're sick. Right now, in the moment, I'm neutral because I'm being petty. You know what I'm saying?
About to spit that water out. I had to play that all the way cool.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like any relationship is gonna take groundwork. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's gonna take that communicating to understand and not just to respond. It's going to take that compromise, that vulnerability, that emotional intelligence, not just your emotional intelligence, but your partner's emotional intelligence. A lot of people, I think, we get caught up in, being so, what's my love language? How do I express my feelings and how and my thoughts through my feelings articulately? But there's something in really just being in tune with your partner, knowing when your partner need something that they don't possibly know they need.
What do you feel like?
But yeah, I'm sorry. No, you good.
But what do you feel like are the upsides of long distance relationships?
So for me personally speaking, space, because I love hard. I mean, I'm a very, very love hard type of person. I'm not gonna say I'm clingy, but because I have two siblings, but I grew up as an only child, so I can enjoy my solidarity. I can enjoy that peace and just chill. But it's like it's still something comforting in like going to sleep on the phone with your person, and you still like I ain't got to worry about being hot because I'm cuddling or whatever. Like it's certain just me time advantages. Just a certain little me time advantages I enjoy in those moments because it's just. But and again, it still takes the work. It still takes the communication. But for me, I enjoy the just those moments of me time that I can get without having to be so emotionally responsible or responsible for somebody else's emotional spectrum in that moment in time. You know what I mean? As far as like you can take your breaks, and especially when y'all are
when the break is needed.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You don't gotta leave nowhere. You don't gotta unnecessarily avoid each other. You get that moment to be like, I just ain't got to answer the phone, or I ain't got to pick up the phone and call it. You know what I'm saying? For whatever time frame. We rockin', we cool, but you know what I'm saying? You still get on my nerves. Right, I'll talk to you momentarily. But I feel like if you really put the effort in, and after so long, the effort is not effort, it's just the routine. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you want to make it work, it can. And regardless of the distance, as long as y'all time frame. Now, I will say time zones may play a part in it. I recently discovered that a 5-hour difference is really, really weird to manage. That's a weird dynamic to manage. So, but as long as y'all sync up and do what y'all do, you know what I mean? It put the work in, like any relationship, no matter the proximity. But I think if you want it to work, it can work. It can work. So I'm sick on the long distance relationships.
Word.
I would say ye.
I say sick as well.
Sick?
I say sick as well. I've been in long distance relationships before. I'm gonna be honest with you. From my experience and from watching other people's experience as well. People in long distance relationships spend more time together. It's like a 20-hour day on the phone.
Yeah, nah, you're not. You're definitely not wrong about that. Definitely not wrong.
Even living with somebody, y'all might be around each other, but y'all might not be interacting that whole time. Right. You dig? But that long distance shit, you on the phone locked in.
Yes, sir.
18 to 20.
I don't know. I went somewhere if y'all. But no, you're right. You're definitely right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's in a weird way. It's not weird in a negative way, but in a weird way, that long distance thing, y'all involve each other in each other's lives a lot more to kind of
that part
make up for the distance and the space.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
So I'll definitely say sick for the long distance relationship. Yeah. All
right. Again, drop it in the comments. Can y'all do long distance relationships? Do you find them sick or sickening? What is the longest long distance relationship y'all been in? You know what I'm saying? Let us know.
Right.
All right.
Before we move on.
Okay.
How long is too long to be long distance?
Good question. I think it depends on the reason for the distance. If it's and then even then, you look to bring the unity together because it's like career wise. If it's for my case, for example, if you reconnect with somebody and y'all are already at that distance and y'all are working towards bringing the distance closer, then that's timing. Timing is everything, but it's a communication and just really just understanding the time frames and communicating with your partner. You know what I mean? Like, what's the goal? What's the goal, and what's the what do we want to live together? Do we want to invest in having spaces where we can go to even if we're in the same city? You know what I mean? It's because it brings about that. I think that's because that's an excellent question. I think it brings about a good conversation about space and dynamics and just even property ownership and stuff like that. Because I think when things go left as they do sometimes, you know what I mean, you can make a clean break if y'all don't have to get stuff out of each other's way and all that. So I mean, it really just depends on what your goal is, you know, what your ultimate goal is.
Right.
But I think if it's career based and they're, you know, fast, and
if it's career based, how long is too long?
Depending on the couple, but I think maybe no more than 2 years. 2 years, because the first year will fly by. You know, y'all getting reacquainted, whatever the case may be. Y'all are getting the routine down. Second year is a little bit more smoother in understanding y'all routines. But again, life, so you don't know, you know, and seasonally speaking, you don't know what season you'll find yourself in or what your partner may find themselves in. So it's, you know, you're still getting acclimated to a degree. But by that third year, there should at least be attempts to like close the distance in a sense of you can still, if they travel for work, you can, you know what I mean, we can make it happen somehow or some way. The funny thing is, I'm glad you brought that up, because my latest job, they'll pay for her to fly from her home state, but if they're anywhere out of that, they'll penalize her, or they'll be like, you know, it's a write up because we might have to pay extra charges or whatever the case may be. So it's like it really just depends on who they work for and how their work schedule is for real.
Right.
But I realistically, because we grown and folks with ambition do go out here and get it. I think 3 years is a good cushion to establish, acclimate, and build towards closing the distance.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay, and just going off the words you use, closing the distance. So that means we don't have to go right into getting the space together.
Right.
But let's move to the same state or something like that. Right.
Gotcha. You know, and because again, especially if we're a partnership, you know what I mean? If we're in a partnership, I'll help you acclimate yourself, and we can, like I say, and again, it depends on the partnership and the union. How do y'all, where do y'all find yourselves? How do y'all operate? Do y'all work together well in closer proximities, or do y'all, because you could still be somebody's everything and y'all go to separate places at the end of the day, like, because
that's a fact.
You know what I mean? And it's like, because as long as you got that trust and that security,
that's like them older couples that got their own bedrooms.
And I'll go to sleep on the phone with you. You be 5 minutes away. You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, sometimes you want to wake up and just do whatever you want to do for whatever reason. You don't have to worry about waking somebody up or, you know what I mean, whatever bullshit you want to wake up on, you can do that in your own space.
Yeah.
And not have to worry about, oh man, I just let one rip. Now I'm gonna be nasty for the next 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Nasty mother. Hey, listen. You know what I ate last night.
Right.
You knew what it was. But just little things like that. So it's like, and that's not a break all. That's not a, make or break type of situation. But it's one of those things to consider. Like, you can really, really be who you are without compromise in that space. But again, it's just depends on the couple's goals. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. All right, back to the sick or sickening.
Okay, so
sick or sickening. And this the last one.
Right, okay.
Award shows.
Elitist bullshit. No. I do think they're sickening, though. I think they're sickening. Because of it's grandiose, and a lot of it is. It's committee based, and a lot of the times it's not even, it's not by the fans. It's by a board of people who don't make films, haven't been in films. Usually, probably just finance them to some degree, but I really feel like they're. It's a spectacle, you know what I mean? A shiny spectacle that doesn't really. You can't judge how a movie will impact you as a viewer or as an audience based off of whatever award the Academy deemed them to receive. So it's like, you got to pay dues as a SAG actor. So it's like, it's, the award doesn't mean anything as a fan of cinema. I don't care if that movie won or didn't win a specific award if it's impactful. You know what I mean? If it did its job, then I'm good with that. Like, so.
Okay. So
sickening for me on the award shows. What about you?
Man, I'm kind of torn. I'm torn between my experience coming up with award shows versus now. I'm gonna go sick.
Okay.
We've had some great moments